Virgo Daily Horoscope for July 21, 2022. Daily Horoscope. This is because your first house in Libra gives you qualities of communication and expression with which you can talk about any topic and be able to share in depth about any subject, since you're a cultured and educated person who can socialize with any type of person. The presence of the dissolutive planet, Pluto, over your fourth house in the sign of Capricorn, will give you the possibility of improving yourself and your body if you are willing to improve the routines you have for much healthier ones and focus on your integral improvement. Aries in your seventh house tells us about possible beginnings of projects in common with your partner, or about starting a new season of experiences where the passions of both will be the energetic fuel of the actions that are going to be carried out and the goals that are going to be achieved. Fortune from your house 1 is going to give your personality an extra and very positive boost that will look very well balanced and with incredible socialization capabilities that will connect you with all kinds of people, with a magnificent ability to express yourself and make yourself understood. Your ideas are thanks to Libra from your home 1. It might be time to let go of something. Perhaps you have become too attached to an old object. If you've driven the same car for the last 15 years, maybe it's time to sell or donate it. Or if you're still wearing your high school clothes, you might want to refresh your wardrobe. Try not to get too attached to the past. Move towards something new. Today, you will find yourself receiving strange telepathic messages from a friend who lives far away. A phone call could reveal that this person just got some good news, and that they were just thinking of calling you. This is probably not the only ease you experience today. Your level of intuition is very high, so be prepared to receive very powerful and unusual psychic messages. Daily Tarot Reading. Your intuition is peaking. It will help you sort out some matters that have been puzzling you for a long time. Follow your instinct. It will prove very reliable and guide you in the right direction. At the same time, you will be prone to excess and to mood swings. Your imagination will be running wild, and you will have a tendency to indulge in unattainable fantasies. Try to get your sentimentality under control so that you won't get hurt. If you feel tempted to act in secret, evasively or deceitfully, keep in mind that, sooner or later, it will all come out in the open, so try to behave as prudent as possible. Daily Career Tarot. Some unforeseen changes and developments in your professional and financial life are standing in the way of your desires. Things are not going as expected. You are constantly forced to adapt to new conditions and are having difficulty keeping things balanced. The saying best suited to this period in your life is "you reap what you sow," as you are forced to tie up loose ends from the past and deal with career-related problems you have overlooked and left unresolved. Keep in mind that, even though you feel unlucky and this period is not particularly favorable for your career and finances, you will eventually be rewarded for your pains and efforts. Keep fighting and do your best to overcome the obstacles you have encountered. Health. Your sixth house from the sign of Pisces with its ruler Neptune is completely immersed in an emotional and spiritual world that, if you have a balanced emotional center, there will be no major complications, but if you are with strong and negative emotions, you could be calling illnesses into your life, so be very careful with that. Today you are in the mood to observe quietly instead of actively participating. You don't know why you feel so reticent, tiredness, perhaps, or rather a feeling of spirituality that seems fragile and needs pampering to stay alive. Don't give in to pressure to join an activity that doesn't inspire you. You will want to spend the day like a monk in meditation. Work. You are going to be very focused internally on those emotions that work generates in you, because your sixth house in the sign of Pisces with Neptune above it is going to give you that sentimental impulse that will be excessive. So you will have to control it to be able to adequately carry out your work tasks and be able to put those analyses aside for the moment until you can be without distractions and with full attention for it. You should not neglect your body today, because you will be full of energy and eager to do physical training. Your body will want to move and sweat out some toxins. Drink plenty of fluids and engage in some demanding physical activity. In the house, There are undoubtedly many tasks that can leave you exhausted, but a visit to the gym or going for a jog would not hurt either. Money. Scorpio in matters of business and economy advises that you be very cautious and do not comment on your plans to anyone because you may suffer plagiarism or envy that will energetically damage your business, so the more discretion the better the plans will turn out for you. Today you must jump into action, so don't even resist. But be careful because appearances are deceiving. Before you act, make sure the situation is transparent. You may feel a little confused. Your imagination is very active today, so it would not be unusual for you to feel the desire to run away with the circus, never to return. Perhaps the idea is not so far-fetched, perhaps. Family and friends. After a long day of work, your colleagues invite you to an after-work. You will not regret it. While forging unforgettable memories together, you discover another facet of these people you meet every day. They are now your friends and you trust them completely. You enjoy a warm and dancing atmosphere. By decompressing, electrical energy spreads in you. A wave of well-being washes over you as the evening unfolds. Love. Saturn from your 5th house in the sign of Aquarius is going to give you the ability to enjoy the wisdom of older people and to learn and improve as a human from the experiences of all the people you are going to love and appreciate so much that they will be part of your heart forever. Love and seduction are on your side on this day. You must remember it at all times. Don't lose confidence if someone disagrees with the way you handle certain situations. Let them mind their business. There are opportunities before your eyes that others cannot even see. Keep going and don't be discouraged if no one is with you. Today is a good day for preparation. You and your partner have been in a relationship for a jolly good time and would really like to celebrate. Your work does not allow you to spend much time on your relationship, leave alone dwell on the past, present and the future. Your lover would really love to go on a vacation with you, but the two of you are finding it hard to make time to plan the vacation, leave alone go on it. Instead of doing everything at once, today would be a good day for homework. A special day is coming up and you and your partner would like to celebrate it. One way would be to go through it in an impromptu fashion. The other way would be to plan it out. As you and your partner prefer to plan it out and make it a perfect occasion, you shall have to start it beforehand. And what could be a better day than today? Therefore, instead of making elaborate plans today or going out on different agenda, it would be a good idea to sit together and list out your ideas and plan effectively for the special day. This will be a great way to connect and at the same time get to know each other a bit better. Stay away from water today as the dynamic nature of water will adversely affect your plans. It will also be a good idea to stay away from thorny plants. Lucky colors: white, dim gray. Lucky numbers: 2, 7, 16, 21, 32. Love Tarot Card. Today's Love Tarot card is the Moon. This card counsels you to remember that uncertainty and mystery are as much a part of life as toast and coffee. Remember that relationships and people go through phases. Your partner's tastes change over time, his or her moods vary day to day. Some days your relationship will offer moonlit ecstasy, other days the two of you bicker about small things. Your life as a couple contains both wildness and domesticity, like the dog and the wolf in the card. What remains important is the connection between you. It is possible to be deceived by a lover. But it is equally possible to be deceived by our own hopes and fears. Lasting love does not mean unchanging love. Maintaining your relationship means accepting the risks that trust entails. The Moon card's appearance in a reading can relate to you and your partner buying a home or becoming parents. For single people, this card can mean listening to your dreams and intuition. They may offer guidance to finding love,